All right, guys. So in today's video, right,
Yeah, I'm
um,
ready. Now
it's
nothing
uh,
comes.
it's the first potty, okay, the first potty of the year, and basically what we'll go over today would be, some solo reflection type stuff like mindset and some, stuff we've learned along the way through our journeys in life, right? Because people have a lot of different journeys, and yeah, just some stories in general. And my friend here today, I spent, you could say, like 3-ish months with him in Thailand, right? It was a great time. It was some funny moments, okay? And yeah, it's just gonna be some good stuff. Okay, okay. Let's get
Four.
started.
What?
Let's get started.
Wait, it
Okay,
was
okay.
four.
Uh, what's your name? Like, who? Just a little bit about yourself, right? Just chill. Yeah, Jiru, I think you're lagging out.
Yeah.
Can
I'm Jew, Kim, dropshipper, or yeah, 23. I
23? Okay.
guess self-made. Huh?
Yeah, keep going.
No, I have 21 ping.
No, no, keep going. Like you're 23.
What's your ping?
No, just keep going. You're 23.
What's your ping?
I don't know, but it's fine.
Ah, yeah, 23, self-made, here and there, Everything started last year for me, with the dropshipping community from Jasper.
Okay, wait.
And yeah, it's all uphill from now. It's
Before
all
we
been uphill from there. This
okay,
year
so
was amazing. I got to meet, like, I got to travel the world, meet people, meet you, Jasper.
okay, 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 okay. Wait. Hold your horses. Before we get into this, right?
Hmm.
I'll ask you a few questions. So, you know, when you first started, like, let's track back many years. Okay, how many
Yeah,
years are we gonna
plus,
track back? We'll track back to the year
yeah.
you uh left secondary school. Okay, and then what did you do between those years to like
Mm.
those few years leading up, like from when you left to maybe 21 years old. Okay, what's the law?
Uh, yeah, okay. To be honest, my life story was a little messed up. 15-year-old high school dropout. And I spent like most of the time at home, doing nothing, wasting away. But the government also wasn't a help. Like sometimes people would come, I would tell them I need food and I need education, but they instead gave me like medication or something, which ruined my brain up, like messed me up badly. So yeah, this was hard. But I remember in 2021 is when I had like a turning moment. Then that's when I realized I need to move out, otherwise I won't make it in life. Like, yeah, this changed everything. Like, my dad came and I was already so low and everything. Yeah, then I started to go, like, in, like, I don't know what it's called, but projects or something. I guess I was making, like, 140 euros a month. And I was, like, 19 or 18 already, your age. Like, I felt very behind because the kids there were, like, very messed up. And they were younger, like 16, 17. So yeah, it was not looking good for me, but I took the chance. And then, with life, everything comes, this and that. I didn't do much. I was kind of stuck then for 1 to 2 years. Then came another bad downfall, or I had like an uphill from there,
Yep.
18, 19, because I moved out. I started going to the gym, exams and learning and everything. You know. Then I had another downhill after surgery, eye surgery. This is when it went very downhill. I was 21. Spent again time alone at home. It was kind of bad, but luckily during the time I got some government money. So yeah, but it was also bad because I was very behind then. I was already like 21, 22. So yeah, and that's when I had to take the leap of faith. With my last few money, I went and joined the Jasper community, and from there it went uphill.
Okay, great. Yeah. And you know, who are the few people that you really looked up to, like during these moments of, you could say it, existential crisis, right? Because deep down, when people are lonely, um,
Yeah,
they,
yeah. Okay,
yeah,
for me it was
yeah, go on.
yeah. For me it was like one woman I met, some Chechen woman. That was like the woman that actually really loved me, you know. Like I never experienced that shit. One woman told me when a woman really loves you, her eyes will get like, you know, like her pupils will get like fully black, like her eyes will turn black
Mm. Yeah.
because she likes you. It's like also proven. You can look it up. The pupils will dilate if a woman likes you.
Mm.
That's how you know. But yeah, this gave me motivation. And Schwarzenegger during my Giga Chat times, 18, 19, 6 times per week or 7 times per week gym because you gotta look good. And then Johnny Curry was also a person. I don't know if you know him. I talked about him a bit. I was like a gangster,
Yeah.
drug lord, and I looked kind of up to him because back then this was my imagination how to get rich because he was like,
Yeah.
um, not like a millionaire but above. He had like, mm, think like one before billionaire, right? He had like 9 digits or what is
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Like
Like hundreds of millions,
yeah, yeah. Hundreds of millions.
self-made, and yeah, that's why I looked up to him. He had like this aura, kind of imitated it.
No, but that's the
So
last
yeah.
resort, right? Like, if all else fails, fuck it. You become like you go to the dark side. You know what I mean? If all else
I guess
fails.
later on, you already know Tate brothers.
Yes, 100%.
Hmm?
And then also like we studied the Asadi guy, Luke Belma,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Now, that was actually what I wanted or thought about doing.
No, but here's the interesting thing, right? I listened to the podcast by Steve Tan.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like
No, but I
like he was
don't like
talking
him too
stuff.
much. I
Yeah.
had always like Tate, Jasper.
Because like the thing is, with Luke, like I can kind of see where Steve Tan is actually coming from, right? Because like yes, Luke is a great like he's charismatic. He kind of knows how to
Wait, what?
talk, like Luke Belma. Like he kind of knows how to talk, right? And like e- even when he first came, like Steve Tan said, he first came like he didn't have anything, right? Like he came to Steve Tan, but he was this guy who already saw himself in the future and kind of took advantage of that. So I don't know. That's just something I thought was crazy. Yeah, but I don't know. I still like him.
Mm,
It's not too bad.
yeah.
All right. So I have like some few questions. Let me just think about it. Okay. So let's get into some like
Yeah.
some ideologies you really strongly believe in, right? Because at the start, when I first met you, it was kind of hard for me to understand it until it kind of slowly seeped into me and I started to see it. And right now, after learning the concepts of transurfing reality, right, by Vadim, yeah, it's just really like clicked. Okay, so what do you think?
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, that also I was talking to you about like spirituality and
Yeah.
stuff, which is important. I think this is why I was able to rapidly change my life. When most people are stuck or take like years, I took like months. And yeah, basically you need to do something different. It's hard to explain.
Like,
Like the version that you would like to be, you know.
mm, like, what do you
But yeah,
think?
ideologies that I see is, for example, I do not believe anymore in like high taxes or like infinite migrants. You know, it's actually not good.
Mm.
Even though we'll get like a little bit.
Do you want to get to this? Like,
Mhm.
no, maybe we can't discuss this topic on my channel. Maybe not yet, not yet, not yet.
Wait, you hear?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
fuck.
You see me?
Huh?
You see me? You hear me?
Ah, yeah.
Okay, okay,
Not yet.
okay, okay. Um, yeah. Well, obviously we have
Huh?
our beliefs on this, right? We'll discuss this.
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you, but you're like a little bit chopped or a little bit.
But yeah, like I wanna kind of go back with the mentality thing for a bit
Yeah,
because I remember there was a time when
but
I was
I guess.
really by myself too, right? And then what happens is like you are so in your head, you want to kind of escape it. So you look for all these different ideologies to follow, and the one that always sticks by, I would
Mm.
say, a lot of men is Stoicism, right? Because yes, you have like
Yeah,
Christianity, Islam, like Buddhism, all this type of stuff, but really, I believe what the ancient Greek philosophers taught is like,
mm.
you know, the way to live life is truly the most powerful thing in the world. Like, I saw my life, like even if bad stuff happened or I felt something about myself, like you just, it's not the same as if I felt that before. You know what I mean? It's totally different. What are your thoughts?
Yeah. No, it's good. It's good because life will always throw shit at you, and it's good to detach. Also, the thing is, everybody kind of wants to know what's going on with life. I remember Elon Musk, for example. He also read a lot when he had like existential crisis because you kind of want to know what's going on and everything. And yeah, I guess. But what I was also saying is like an idle mind is the devil's playground or something. That's the saying. That's why it's dangerous if you're all alone in your own head. That's when men get destroyed.
Exactly. Like, you know, yes, we might think that uh, being by
Are
ourselves,
you here?
yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, look, being by ourselves is very good, right? It's good for the soul, but if you stay there for too long, like you'll stay there long enough to become a crazy person. Okay? Like it's just like in Spider Man. They talked about, you know, you become the hero, but you live long enough to become the villain, right? That's the same thing as if you stay lonely. You're gonna become
Yeah.
such a emo person.
No, it's true. That's why they use. Yeah. Yeah, actually, the biggest punishment in life or in prison is like isolation cell, right? They put you alone so you don't see anyone, and that actually makes you a little bit crazy.
Mm, right. Um. Yeah, and I remember you would always at the start talk to me about frequency and
Hmm.
different realities. Like, what do you think
Right. I don't know
about
if
all this type
you.
of stuff? No, maybe it's the internet. No, no, I can see you. I can hear you.
What do I think?
Yeah.
Wait, fuck, you're a little bit chopped. I don't know what's going on.
No, no, it's the same on my end too, but like I can still hear you, so it's fine. Just keep talking.
No, no, I mean you. Wait, check your ping. Like if you go on Discord and then bottom left,
Wait, this. Okay, we're back.
it's what Nikola Tesla said. If you want to learn about life, you need to think about energy, frequencies, and vibration.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I really do believe in this, you know. And for me, it's been proven time and time again because life is basically just energy. You are energy, I'm energy, everything is energy.
Right. Right. Because exactly like as you were talking
You
about.
also attract people based on your energy, actually.
Mm, right. Exactly. Um. So as you were talking about, you attract people based on your energy. That's because like when we project something out, that's ourselves, right? It's a mirror. So we're projecting out a mirror version of ourselves, okay?
Hmm.
And then whoever like relates to us will then reflect that back to us. And then that's how you connect. You know what I mean? Like that's why when you put stuff out, like it doesn't matter if people don't like it, but there will be people
Yeah.
that will like it. That's all that matters. And what do you think about the um like you know all these
Yeah.
infinite realities? What do you
And
think about infinite
yeah, you will always get
realities?
some people that will.
Okay, I don't know if you can hear me properly, but um, like, how do you um,
Yeah, no, I believe in it. That's why deja vus exist. I told you in Thailand. No, I do believe in it.
yep.
Wait, you good?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so I don't know if you're talking or not,
No, we're good. We're good.
but yeah, infinite realities exist, right? That's why deja vus and stuff like this exist. For example, in Thailand, I had these weird experiences where I was riding the bike and I looked left to some cafe and had like the biggest deja vu, and I was never there, bro. Or late at night, I used to go to an ATM and then like a hotel, and I was like, wait, I was already here, you know? And then I did like the motion as if I withdrew like a lot of cash because there's another reality of me that was already in Thailand doing stuff like this, you know? So yeah. And there's
Right.
realities where I'm dead. There's realities where you are dead. There's realities, you know, where this and that happens.
And as we talk about this, how do you think, as people that are just venturing into this world like us, yeah, because we are still relatively basically infants to this life game compared to the rest of these uncles, aunties, and grandpas, right? Like, how do you want us to go to that version of ourselves, in that reality? Like, how do we do this? How do we connect it?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
I think it's just doing the right actions that you would already do if you were that person. For example, when I spend money in the supermarket, when I leave the house, I just leave the lights open and I don't even care about it. But before, when I was like in scarcity mindset, or like another version of me, I would be worried. I would be like, is everything turned off? Or like, oh wait, this costs 6 euros. wait, so I need to add 6 euros to this one as well. And I'll just buy like whatever groceries I want that are healthy, and then boom. I don't look at it, don't think about it.
Okay. And have you ever like
And you need, yeah, you need to act as if you're already that person, basically.
mm, and
That will basically,
and have you ever felt like um that
like, wait,
have you ever felt like your confidence is ever fleeting?
wait, have I, wait, what?
Have you ever felt like your confidence is fleeting because of the fact that you attach your
Yeah,
self
of course.
confidence? No, no,
No, it's,
wait. It's like you attach your self confidence and self esteem to these external, uh, outputs and versions of yourself. Like, let's say you want to be this person, like, the rich, successful type person, but obviously you're not there yet, so you have no self confidence and self esteem. Like, but you get there eventually, but at this current version of yourself, how do you detach yourself from that?
uh, it's hard. Whenever I see like a Porsche or something, I already think I have one, you know. So with time, it gets way easier. Before I would be like a little bit intimidated, but now in my mind, I already have it. I can do it. And you need to also find something, as I said, like physical to get your confidence up. So that money does matter to you, you know? Because I met people, they were multimillionaires, but they were less confident than me because they were maybe not that strong or maybe not that good of woman. And that's why it's only one thing, you know? It's only
Mm.
one thing. And as Luke Bremer said, if you only have money, then you have nothing, or something like that, he said,
Yes.
which is very much true. If all you have is money, then you have nothing, something like that.
Mm. Yeah,
So,
because
but you already, yeah, I mean, it's hard, but you need to fight every day to not get intimidated by it. And yeah.
mm. Yeah, because like some stuff I've learned obviously from like the likes of Mr. Alex Hormozy, right? Is that when you ever feel like you don't have any confidence because you haven't achieved X result yet, okay, you should not like attach
Mhm.
your emotions and self esteem to this idea of a future self because that's not your current you, right? Like you need to build evidence. Like that's what he likes to talk about. You build evidence on what you can do, and then that's where your self esteem comes from. And also not to give like a fuck about what other people think.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's why it's important that you have something, right? But I still believe in you need to do something physical and then always note it down because then you can always look back and then be like, I never missed a day. That's what makes you very confident, you know?
Mm. And
Or, yeah, as you said, you build something up, boom. But this confidence will not last forever. That's why I truly believe like the best confidence comes from being in shape. If you, it's what Connor used to say, you train for 12, you go for a run and you say, I'm gonna do 30 minutes, then you have to do it. That's how you build up actual confidence, right?
right,
Because, like Tate always says, like if you're some dork or something, you can be a multimillionaire, but you have no aura, no confidence. So yeah,
right. Because also another thing is like,
which is true though, because I literally met multimillionaires and they had no aura, like they were like no presence. So
Right. And to switch topics from this one, I want to talk about what do you think, you know, since you are 23, you know, relationships, okay? How do you
Mhm.
approach them? What's your thoughts on them? What have you experienced on them? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. My opinion, I feel like it's very hard these days. You know, you see the stories, even like footballers and stuff. So it's very rough these days. I don't know what happened, but
No.
yeah, in my mind, it's do not sleep around. That's the biggest bait there is because of energy, frequencies, and stuff. Soul ties. No, yeah, yeah. No, like, yeah. But I really do believe to get to another level, you need someone to believe in, or some woman that believes in you, or you believe in a future with her, right?
No, that's very true.
But
Like,
yeah, no, no, okay. But yeah, in Thailand, for example, dude, even like already the 19, 18-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 18 to 20, they were already like,
right. No, I completely
it
understand that. Like,
was very
they
true.
they think it's a game, right? They think it's a game to be the biggest, like, going around with every
Wait,
single
what?
person. Like, they think it's a game sleeping around with like 100 people. They think it's a game, but it's like it's not it's not good.
Yeah.
Right. So with that in mind, how do you
No,
approach
it's
someone?
actually bad. They will literally lose their souls doing that.
Mm. Then how do we find a good one? What do you think?
Yeah. Dude, to be honest, I'm also kind of lost on that. Like, how would you do it? Wait. Yeah, dude, it's so hard. I told you, even like already they start this mess up very young. So even
No,
you,
it's so true.
now it's even more
Yes,
cooked than
yes.
before, right? But that's why I was thinking, I don't know, you have to be very lucky. Like, what do you do, you know?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Like, the thing I like to think of is you look first at the person at face value.
Wait, what's your idea though? For me, it's
Like what's wrong with them, or how to approach finding someone. I think approach finding someone.
what? Did you ask me something or I didn't hear?
Oh, like what are you asking me? What my approach is asking someone, or how do
Approach?
you find them? No, so like basically, for me, what I like to think, if you want to approach them, is like,
Yeah, what would you feel?
ah,
Because I feel like it only gets harder, right? I feel like with the new generations.
mm. I mean, I feel a bit scared, to be honest, because my worst nightmare is thinking I found this dream woman, right? Spending all my time with her, treating her like the best, and then wanting to marry her, and then I do, and what happens is I find out she's this. I don't know what to think about. Holy shit. She's this, like
Yeah.
bad history, okay, bad past. Like I would feel
Wait, what? That what?
like
Wait,
bad
that she
past.
beat or that she had like
No, like very very dirty,
ah.
dirty past. I would be like, oh my god,
Yeah, no, that's
there's no
what,
way
dude.
I
I'm
got to
telling
see.
you, even I think the Thais are the worst people. This, no, but the Thai people are the worst. Like cheat.
No, yes, it's true. There's a lot of
Yeah,
divorces and cheating going on in Thailand.
yeah.
Like some girls, they might have like
That's the
three
hard
boyfriends.
part, you know. I don't know. I feel like you can only do it if you can.
Yeah, I think you can only do it if like
Yeah,
you go to the library, you find a library girl. You know what I mean? You go to the village. No, even the village. I
dude.
told you this is like hit or miss nowadays. Hit or miss because
Yeah,
with
it's not
social
good,
media,
man.
bro. With social media, like bro, the village girls is like on the same level or maybe even worse as the city girls now.
Yeah, not good. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
kind of
It's
cooked.
yeah, yeah,
But yeah, you know, one of my French friends,
yeah.
he told me to
Fuck.
go to like China or
No,
Korea or
that's
something like
why I
this.
feel like the only thing that matters is the eyes, in my opinion. Because I told you,
The eyes never lie.
if yes, yeah,
The eyes never lie.
yeah, dude, yeah, that's why. But the biggest secret I learned is you have to look at the eyes. If the eyes are like dilating, that's a good sign. And if they're like white, like the eyes are clear, white, you can see everything, like it's just shining. That's when you know that's someone good.
Mm,
Because yeah,
that's that's true. Yeah. And do you remember any like fun stuff? Uh, the Thai trip. Cause, oh man,
hmm. I don't
got
know
some
if you're talking or
hella
not.
love.
That's the weird part.
Uh, no, but we got
No,
some
but it's
hella.
very hard
Like, we got hella love though. Like that one time you crashed in the mountain. Oh my gosh.
on stuff, dude. A lot of fun stuff, dude. Yeah, I
Crash,
was
crash.
talking to like a lot of girls. Oh, yeah, yeah, dude. That was actually horrifying though. Like I had basically a 1/3 chance of not making it. To be honest, like I was looking it up, and I sent you the video at 40 km/h. Your skin gets ripped away. But
Mm.
thankfully, like I had this coat and a slit, and the helmet saved me from like losing maybe my eyes or like the head hair, the skin here. So
That's why we
yes,
wear.
and
That's why we wear
I
helmet,
think
guys.
it kind of changed my bones.
Mm.
Like here, I feel like it's changed something. Just the impact alone was like heavy, and no. Also, as you said, I was very lucky that no one was there. Imagine the bike crashes into someone, or worse, it falls off the mountain.
Oh my gosh. But you. Oh, that would be like. Oh, that would be too cooked. That would be too cooked. I'm not gonna lie. Um. Yeah. I just like. My thoughts a
That
bit
was
gone.
dangerous, man.
No, I
Like,
just.
imagine someone comes up and there's a bike flying at 50, 40. Fuck.
Yes, exactly. Oh my gosh.
No, no, no. He will maybe not make it. Imagine something flies. Yeah.
And the way some of these people drive is a bit.
I told you, it's very dangerous.
Yeah,
I'm
very
very
dangerous.
lucky to life.
But that's because we could have all the good karma
Like, I
coming.
send you the video.
That's because we have all the good karma coming,
Ah,
right?
yeah, yeah, sketch. Yeah, dude, you have to be on your toes.
Mm, exactly, exactly. And I don't know if you want to talk about this, but
Yeah, of course. That's why
do you
you
remember the one
gotta
place you spent
hope,
the most
or you
money?
gotta have God on your side, right? Because it's actually kind of dangerous, you know. How many times I had to, huh? The money? Yeah.
No, no. Do you remember
Or what do you
like
mean? Yeah, I
the one
lost
place
like
you
400
spent the most money?
euros in a
No,
wallet.
like you
The
went.
police didn't help me.
Yeah, you went a few times.
It was a mess, kinda.
Holy shit, that was bad funny. Oh, that was actually too funny. Too much law. Swear to God. Like sleeping late. Oh, not even sleeping late. We weren't even
Yeah,
sleeping. Holy
no,
shit.
fuck. I guess
It was
I
like
went drinking a bit. It was very expensive. So this taught me a lesson to never drink again.
no, it shouldn't be that much, but they just grifted you. That's why. You went to the
Yeah,
wrong
yeah,
place.
dude, I was sleeping at 6 a.m. or even later. That was very bad. Like, no, no, but 12 bottles cost me, no joke, 12K. Dude, no, no, no.
No,
That's
I
what,
know.
yeah, that's why I told you. Next time in Chiang Mai, you have to go there and ask the price, you know? They will give you the Thai price, and
Not
I
the
just
Griffin
want to know,
price.
you know,
Not the
how much
foreigner
it really is, because
price.
I literally got 12 bottles of Heineken, and the bill was, fuck, it was
It was fucking 12K.
12. Hmm?
It was
Yeah.
fucking 12K. 1,000 baht.
No, but I
Bro.
was stupid. I kept going there sometimes, getting drunk, like, because they would force me to drink.
No, they have to feed their kids somehow.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I
no,
mean?
no. Okay, but actually, one time it was actually dangerous because, okay, that's one Thai story here. I went to the, yeah, no, but here's the story. I went to the club and then, yeah, I didn't want to pay because they kind of grifted me too obviously, and then I was like, no, I'm not gonna pay this price. I wanted to leave, and then they decided to fight me, you know? And they closed the doors. This was like 1v3 or even more because there's more people. I was like alone there. So that was like a fight. And then, yeah, it was kind of funny because yeah, the
Oh
girls were
shit.
like, stop, stop, stop.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one woman, she pulled my hair. I was like, and I don't punch women, so I was like, what the fuck? That's why I didn't hit too hard.
No, but it's. Hey, maybe
Yeah,
she
that was
wasn't a
it.
woman. Maybe she's a man in a woman's clothes.
It could
You
have
know?
been very dangerous.
You know what I mean? Game is game, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah. Um. So it's like
Yeah, maybe.
we're about to close off soon.
Anyway, I would have paid. They thought you wouldn't pay. Yeah, yeah.
Right. Anyways, so we're about to close off soon. I just want to get your quick input on what do you think will happen.
Hmm.
These next few years with the up and rising of AI. Like, what do you think will happen to the labor market? What do you think will happen to like businesses that don't um implement it into their businesses, whilst their competitors are? Uh, will there be a big crash in the stock market? Yes or no?
No.
Yeah, yeah, because
Mm.
you know, the thing with AI nowadays is like,
Wait, why would there be a crash though? I feel like it will be hard for the common man these days. Yeah, we'll replace many people, and then uh,
because
uh,
when
what-
when unemployment rates go up a lot, it's like people have no money, like no money, so they have, they have no job, okay, and they have no money to spend. So then those people are cut out from spending money into the economy. Then it causes these chain of reactions to then cause a crash if the unemployment rate is high enough. Right?
Yeah.
Like, what do you think about the people that um are too?
Ah. Yeah, yeah. Maybe there will be a recession, but the thing is also AI will create money, right, for the companies, and then
Wait, okay, I think that's all for today, guys. Um, my laptop's.
people.
That's all for today. I think my laptop is about to go kaboom.
Wait,
Um,
wait. But what I wanted to say is there will be maybe a universal.
keep quick, quick, quick! It's about to go kaboom. Holy crap! Alright, that's all for today, guys. Alright, we're logging off. Goodbye.